A doctor in Ghana has authorized the ambulance to dump a sick woman who was in the hospital in the bush for the woman to go. Check this video out.
Say 40 to 45 years. And the
woman is about 40 to 45 years. Hospitalized in a hospital.
Where?
3 days ago, the ambulance dropped this woman in the bush
and the baby mameno
from the Winneba Government Hospital. They brought her out of the ambulance and put her in the bush with her wheelchair. Lots of flies. The community doesn't know this woman. She's been there for rain and shine to hit her. The woman has finally passed on. The Winneba Government Hospital Dr. John Pratt, is the one that authorized this. The doctor confirmed that she was brought to the hospital after an accident. Because no one visited the poor woman, the doctor authorized them to throw her away. Look at the bush. Look at the bush. Wow. She developed some mental situation due to the accident. So she kept screaming while in the hospital, so the doctors got upset. So they decided to drop the woman in the town where they claim they heard she comes from. Just imagine. We'll be bringing you the rest of the story. All right, viewers, so as we are here today, we have Pastor AJ with us one more time. And as usual, this poor woman, Pastor AJ, has been dumped in the hospital. Sorry, in the bush by the hospital. And this doctor, Dr. Pra, medical doctor, is the person, or no, now Mark Quine said they should dump her. The doctor authorized the ambulance staff to drive the ambulance and go and dump the poor woman in the bush. Why? Because, as we heard, she doesn't have anyone visiting her in the hospital. Her bills are on the hospital. So they had to throw the human being in a bush like rubbish. Pastor, this is what we have at hand. Ghana.
Very sad.
Very, very sad.
Deeply sad that the life of the Creator, the Almighty God.
That's right.
That giveth life and sustain life.
Yeah.
Ebenezer, we have to thank God.
Oh, yeah.
Every day when I wake up, I bless God. I bless the life of Nana Owusu Mensah Abra Echam.
Yeah.
For remembering me.
Your father. Yeah.
My father. To take me out from Babylon. The place.
Ghana, you mean?
Babylon.
You escaped Babylon.
Take me out from a place that we call it the motherland.
Ghana. Africa.
See, when we talk about Ghana, somebody might say we don't love Ghana, we are criticizing Ghana, no. we are not looking after Ghana. Ghana is a beautiful, beloved land.
Of course.
When I was growing up, we love the country.
Yeah.
That's all you know.
We still do love the country Ghana.
That's what you have. That's your surrounding. I love my village.
Yeah.
I want the best for my village.
Yeah.
Now people correct me. They say it's not a village anymore. It's a city.
Call it a town or a city.
A city or a town. I love my town, Dominancy. Honey, a war me try me from my two year. The place where my umbilical cord or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Is that what
the umbilical cord?
The umbilical cord. They buried it there. So that's where I was born.
Yeah.
But when you hear a story like this, the life of a human being.
Yeah.
Say yes, Penny no be bida. Babo Friday obi. Not everybody has grown to become old.
Yeah.
But everybody
has been
a child before.
Yeah.
So if you don't know the end of somebody's life, don't disregard them.
Yeah.
The hospital could have treated this poor lady.
Yeah.
And after,
yeah,
if it was the country that I'm living now, Australia,
yeah,
they will treat you.
Yeah.
And then you become well. And then if you cannot even afford to pay,
yeah,
they will let you work as a kitchen hand.
Yeah.
Or sweeper.
That's right.
Or clean the toilet.
That's right.
And own the state. Because they value human beings.
Yeah.
Even some people that come as illegal immigrants.
Yeah.
They don't treat them like this.
Oh, no.
Not a citizen of a land has the right to vote. It's sad.
This is one of the most extremely sad stories I've heard coming from Ghana or around the world.
There's more sad stories in Ghana at the hospital all the time, where they do surgery and they leave some metals in your
those are mistakes that can happen.
Human
errors.
Yeah.
But with this one is proper wickedness, a tremodin at the highest level. The lack of value we have for life. And my take that I'm going to take on this thing more importantly is in connection to the topic we did last week, right?
Yes, okay.
And thanks to everybody that has been sharing and supporting that program and every other program we are doing.
God bless you.
Also, someone says he's got a Dutch passport and he thinks it is the best for him, and a PhD in Legon does not even come anywhere close to this.
All right, let me say this before I forget.
Yeah.
Africans, black people in general, we fight on the battle that is not necessary.
Of course.
Even a joke like this guy was, to me, he
was just expressing himself in a joke.
No, it's a joke.
Way.
It's a joke. It's not anything that we should even we're dealing like I came to talk about it because it's a funny thing. It's a comedy. Yeah. But for people to even take him serious and start fighting him,
it has taken over the country.
It means that they have
nothing to discuss, nothing to focus on.
No.
These things are for social media, like what we're doing.
Yeah. It's just a
not
funny thing. Somebody
concern.
saw me say, Pastor J, you were funny. You know what I mean? It's like comedy. Yeah. We're just playing and it's like putting something out there on the deep media, talk about it. It had no relevance because whether you have a Dutch passport, Australian passport, or any passport doesn't make you richer or poorer.
Of course.
But for the country, for somebody to get upset that they got a degree or they got a PhD and they feel offended, you're dumb.
And why they are more dumb is that this is another colleague of theirs, a doctor.
A medical doctor.
Yes. So he's proving that it is still useless to have a PhD. Because look, a traditional villager in Ghana.
Yes.
Right. If the herbalist.
Yeah.
If a herbalist received this person in their center treat them, they will never dump this person in the bush to die.
No.
Never.
No.
Never.
They will cure you.
They will cure you.
My grandmother used to be like that. And even if you own her, she said it's God who gave her the knowledge.
Yes.
So if you're not coming to pay, Next
it's all
time
right. You will fall
come.
sick again.
Yeah.
And also, you know why I was focusing on these doctors?
Okay.
I will share something with everybody.
Okay.
Right now.
Please.
Something brief.
Okay.
Did you know that also, okay, let's check the number of years people have studied to become doctors in Ghana.
Okay, yeah. Give me some figures.
Okay.
I know here it's maybe 5 years.
Okay, now let me show you this screen.
Okay.
Right. This is Ghana. It says that with the exception of the Bachelor of Law, the LLB, Bachelor of Dental Surgery, Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, and the Doctors of Veterinary, veterinary medicine programs, all first degree programs of study are of 4 years. Okay. So you will do 4 years for the first stage before you can become a doctor.
Wow.
That's first 4 years of
years.
degree intensive study.
Okay.
Now, then it says the Bachelor of Law program may be followed by 2 years of professional course. So if you are doing law after first degree of 4 years, you do another 2 years. And then the Bachelor of Dental Surgery and Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery programs may be followed by a 3-year clinical program for the DBS and the MB CHB degree. The Doctor of Pharmacy is a straight 6-year course. And so, also, if your brother has studied for 6 years in university,
that's right.
If it was a break course, it would have been a first degree and a master's degree. Right. And now, these are the people we are comparing the efficiency of the Dutch passport to their efficiency. If you can study for 6 years, and for all you know, he has worked, this Dr. Pra may have worked for multiple years with experience, and still with all the duty of care that their profession enshrines on them that he has signed. If he can still throw away a living human being in the bush and the person is dead.
No, but
then
even
what
let's
was the cause
let's say the doctor gave instruction that was
he threw the person away.
No, that was not ethical. The people
that did the execution.
Oh my goodness!
They
don't have any family members.
So let me ask you this.
Yes.
Taxpayers' money. This person was in a government hospital.
Yes.
Not a private hospital.
No.
Does the hospital belong to the doctor that authorized this?
No.
Why is he taking a citizen who is a taxpayer from a hospital where his tax has built? My concern is, if you can authorize, look, also for no matter what job you do, if your boss authorizes you to do something, you will do it. Okay.
But and you're also a citizen, so you don't have to do the wrong thing.
That's the thing.
So 2 wrongs don't make it right. So
the
people that
executed the author,
because they could have said, you know what, guys, let's have a change of mind. You know, it's like the lepers. When they find the food, they were going to consume it.
Yeah.
But they had a change of mind.
Oh yeah.
Like the stupid son that took all the inheritance and consume it. You see, in anything in life, your mind have to work.
Yeah.
I don't think these guys has a conscious mind.
The executionists.
Yeah. They don't have any sympathy of human life.
Yeah. You see, also for one thing is, if you live in a nation where your source of food you need to struggle to find your own source of food. Sometimes a sense of humanity gets lost. Sometimes. This is one thing I can say here, that the reason being this, that the doctor is a person in authority. He's got resources, government resources, everything he had at his disposal to look after this client. So that's right. And a papa authority say, ambulance, take him. Take her.
Yeah.
Drop her in the town we heard she comes from.
Yes.
And technically, maybe the person doesn't come from the place because the people that were passing by didn't know her. Because if she came from the place, maybe someone would have known her.
They pushed her in the bush.
In the bush.
So you will not recognize
How would you even
her.
find someone that
Put
someone
her
is in
the
there?
City? Like, I think one of the commentaries said that, why didn't they report this lady to the local assemblyman or the chief
or the
chiefs, or even ask that if there's a police station.
Yes.
Do you understand? Because every citizen has access to the police as a first of contact emergency. Like if anything happens to me, I can just go to Liverpool police station and say, look, I'm lost, or
this is what has happened to me.
The hospital will call the police to come and say, we have this citizen, we can locate where he or she comes from.
Yes.
Then they will start searching the community.
Exactly.
So the law, as I said, law in Ghana does not work.
Exactly.
People argue with me. I say, look, we don't have an institution of law.
Mm-hmm.
No. We live as a people that everybody does whatever they want.
Yeah.
If you're poor and then you get arrested, that's where the law works on you.
Yeah.
But if you're rich, I mean, this will become a foolish case.
Oh, so long as
unless we know that there's a law in the line of Ghana, if it's true, the medical doctor has confirmed that he did that, he should be taken. His license should be taken away from him.
Yes,
he cannot practice anymore as a medical doctor because he has violated his own oath that to look after and care for humanity. He didn't do that.
No, he didn't.
And he can no longer practice because he's not fit. I think he needs to go to retirement. Maybe he's too old. That's another case. All the ambulance drivers, the nurses, or whoever took the lady and dumped her in the bush, all of them should be fired.
Of course.
But I don't know which MP has sworn that we're gonna follow that MP.
We need to follow him up, because
if he's all talk and he doesn't take action, then he's also in our books.
Exactly.
We'll come after him.
Exactly.
So the government, we also urge the government to step in, because Nana Akufo-Addo has to do something.
Yeah.
Because this is a citizen. He made a reference to
Let's listen to that MP that is talking about this issue.
Yeah.
I think he's saying something that is very sensitive.
Say you to me your my more to me treating the party say or ya aboa.
Yeah. That's right. It's sad. He's even crying.
Jacob na say me know you fire na yan si form. I am man penning for more Ghana Health Service 24 hours.
Yeah.
Now one man sake one more Winneba Hospital honoma. Minji me say see about fidie subio.
That's right.
Because my meno or webusia.
It could be anybody.
Or webusia to me treaty obi to say aboa obi or that hospital. No ma fa no di na kwa ko tubu shimu. We cannot do that in this country.
No.
We cannot do that in this country, and I'm telling you, sir. They will come to book.
They have to.
Sir, I'm showing and fire and see form, and then you know, mom, one more this happening in
So all those who have done this work,
yeah. So like just as you said, all the people that work in the place, that even if you work in the place and you knew about this procedure, you need to be arrested.
Yeah, arresting them is good.
We
arrest them
because and willfully causing the person to die.
Yeah,
because one, she was in the hospital.
Yes,
you are dumping her in a sick state. When you are a medical expert that know the degree of the intensity, even the POP, when he came to the hospital, he didn't have POP on.
She didn't
take off your POP and dump her.
Yeah.
Why did you throw her out there with the POP? Who will take it off?
Yes.
How is she going to take it off?
Yeah. So look, the whole thing, I think, like he said, and the other guy said, we value things that are not valuable.
Yeah.
You know, how could the president said, or president to be, the savior of Ghana, Mr. Pink Sheep, we got them, we arrest the dollar. All this is talk. He says something which is very powerful, that why would a citizen that has traveled somewhere would not say that his passport is better than the Ghana PhD?
Yeah. Because
even the president himself said Ghana card.
You choose Ghana card
over
overhead
development.
road.
Development.
Yeah.
Road construction. So look at the apple to apple. Look at what is important to him.
Yeah.
Is locking the citizens' IDs and then having identification.
Yeah.
Is more important than making roads.
Yeah.
That will transport the people, save their lives. You know what I mean? So a piece of metal or plastic,
it's more important
to his view, because that's where he will control the people.
And so you ask yourself, how will you even transport the plastic to the owners after you finish manufacturing them?
No, they don't care.
Yeah, I mean, you need the road to transport the card to the owners. So they
don't care. That's not in their view, in their mindset. It's like the transport minister doesn't even know any plan of layout, how many roads he's gonna make in government in the 4 years term. There's no accountability of like, okay, if I win this seat, this is ABC I'm gonna do. I'm gonna construct thousands kilometers before I leave office, or 10,000 kilometers in this Ghana that I've been given. Each region I'm gonna do ABCD. They don't even say that.
You know something?
They say in the big keke.
I would say something. They say these things, but the danger is in the academia. We still come back to the PhD and its uselessness in Ghana. Okay. Do you know that they are very good at writing? Very good at writing.
Really?
There's a party. I don't want us to sound political because we don't deal with any party. But there is a political party in Ghana that has a book called the Green Book or the Blue Book. I think it's a Green Book. Okay, Green Book. Which is supposed to have a list of the major, infrastructural developments they've done. Yes. And you open the book, and it states that the road from from Dominancy Highway to Obuasi is done and ticked in the book. But then they sent a journalist there, and he says, "No, this is the place. That road is not done." Yeah. And so when it comes to compiling documents, and this is what our academia are good at, they will write documents. Yes. And they will present documents. Wow. And you will see it and you know, wow, this is a well-written document, packaged, and it can be preserved well. But what is in the document, when it comes to real execution, it's not there. Wow. This is it. And so they will have all these roads statistics. Well, we're going to do this. We're going to move from here to there. We need this much to complete this. We need this much. Is it not the same country, Ghana, where they want to build the cathedral? Yes. And then the amount they estimated, even if you want to build your own 2-bedroom house, you get a contractor. Yes. He will tell you number of blocks, number of bags of cement, number of this, add his workmanship to it, and you can have a good idea. Give and take another 1,000, 2,000 might be added or subtracted at the end. But then the whole estimate that was made to build a national cathedral, which an architect has done and given projections, the whole money could not even finish the foundation.
Oh, wow. Oh, the guy who was from UK, who came to do they will interview him. He was like, I was very encouraged for a Ghanaian to be receiving the knight from the Queen back then. Okay. So he couldn't finish the project. But there's a minister who came and quote the Bible and said,
Sam George.
Oh, I like that.
That is the Sam George I told you about last time. Okay. That you can see the guy is smart. He educated the UN Massa.
Oh, wow.
He went to speak about this LGBTQ thing. Yeah. And Sam George
is amazing.
Is the person I praised the other day. Yeah. I sent you some of his videos.
Yeah, Sam George. Yeah, I did. I think he should become the president.
Trust me, if Cheddar could tap this guy from the NDC party and they can team up. He's young, he's smart, he's got the experience,
and then he can talk.
He's got the political talk I was talking about last time, and he's got real. You can see he's got the passion to do the right thing.
Yeah. He's a real dude. So he's part of NDC.
NDC, man.
God bless him. But he has a heart. He has a heart for Ghana. You know, and then he makes sense because like they didn't calculate it, and the Bible states it.
They calculated everything, but it comes to the squandering. So that's why I'm saying that we will project that we will do this and target this much money to get it done. But when the money comes, when we receive the money, we will use it for something else. This is the crime we're having. And so the academia is the problem. in the country.
So you
Documents.
blame the doctor.
Oh, come on, who else? The doctor is, you see, when you become a doctor in Australia, it is a universal thing.
Yes.
Every doctor, every health worker has what they call a duty of care.
Yes.
You have signed this, that you will save lives.
Even a nurse.
Every health worker.
Like I read it, if you're a doctor or a nurse and somebody faint, and then you walk past them here, you don't give them the first aid,
you can be arrested for that.
That's right.
Yes, as a doctor.
Yeah. And I'm like, wow, this is amazing. And even here in abroad, dogs are taken good care of. You know, my neighbors, they wash their dogs. There's a car that comes and wash the dog.
Yes.
Every 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Of course.
You know, clean it up, spray on the dog, perfume it, and make the dog look so good. There are 3 things that I always say in Australia you don't play around with. You know? Number 1, Australian women.
Of course.
You go to jail.
Yeah.
Number 2, Australian children.
Yeah.
You go to jail.
Yeah.
Number 3, Australian animals.
Yeah.
You go to jail.
Of course.
If you hit a dog or a cat with your car and you don't stop, and somebody take your number plate, that day you lose your license, you go to jail.
Yeah.
Just a common dog or cat.
You call it common. You call it common. That is someone's family member. Oh yeah, they conduct funerals for them, for the cat and the dog.
And the dog.
Yeah.
They leave an inheritance for them.
For them, yes.
Look at what we are doing with a 40-year-old or a young, maybe she's not even married. Maybe she has children. They didn't even think about all that she could be somebody's husband, a wife.
Now look at the state of the
mother.
National Cathedral.
Okay, it's beautiful.
Where is it?
Down there. Is it not down there?
This thing.
Yeah.
That is just the foundation.
It cost them how much?
Billions of dollars.
What? 100?
Let's see how much money that has gone in. I will check.
And that's where they went to open. Yeah.
They launched it.
They launched
when
it.
they wanted to start. Yeah.
No. The NDC went to open it because they gave a date.
It was the MPP.
No, some people went and opened it recently because they gave a date.
Yes, because
2024.
They were being sarcastic. Okay, they were.
No, to me is open. Because if you gave a date that you're gonna open, like we know our new airport is gonna open 2026,
and it will open.
My goodness, when I drove there, just in my backyard, the construction that is going there, it's amazing. You can see that there are people thinking, there are people that are planning, there are people that are working 24 hours. They're overtime. There's like cranes and concrete moving there. Like I even had a cleaning contract there, but I was like, nah.
Okay, Osofo, so we will show viewers this thing here. It says here, National Cathedral scandal, how a presidential promise divided. 18th of April 2023. It says most of the 58 million spent so far has come from the National Cathedral. So they've already spent $58 million.
For foundation.
Everything is in foundation.
58 million.
Yes. And then there's another one. The National Cathedral is 58 million put in a big hole. Just say, Papa, when you look at some of the stories, maybe we will have a better discussion about the National Cathedral. But what I'm trying to say is that they have projected how much they will need to finish it. They've gotten the money, and the project is still at foundation level.
Wow.
After years.
No thinking. I think he announced it in the first year.
Yes. First 4 years he announced it.
And then now he's about to go.
Yes.
Not even a structure.
No foundation.
A structure.
We are still at foundation level. You see, so if you tell me that they don't plan, it's a lie. They plan, but they plan to destroy.
They plan to steal.
That's the thing, because Look, Mrs. Awa Crapper, if you want to build your own house, you can get an architect that will give you every detail. Give and take another 2, 3, 5,000, 10,000, more or less, you should be able to finish it.
Yes.
Why should our money be finished when we are still at foundation? Not even halfway.
Wow.
So I say, and you know, say you can't say but coming back to this lady's story,
Yes.
right? What I think in the whole situation is that, also, when sense of humanity is lost, and then our attention gets driven into money or pricing, not value. This is what we get. Because the doctor is only considering we are losing money in the hospital, we are not making profit. Maybe we want profit, we are not making money. But then he's not thinking value.
No.
If he is thinking value, he would know that this person here has a life and is valuable. And so he would rather do anything to preserve the life of this person rather than consider money, because it's all about no one has visited, the bills are on the hospital, but the money is not yours.
It's taxpayers.
It's a taxpayer's money that you are using.
It's the government
money.
You still get pay. He's not going to lose his pay at the end of the month.
No.
Because this lady has been looking after.
Exactly.
He's not going to lose his pay, or none of the nurses.
Will lose
Yes,
their
there will be
jobs.
shortage of medical stuff, like, you know, the things that you're using.
Yeah.
But that can be replaced.
Exactly.
They could have even do GoFundMe for this lady. Create a story. So we don't think before we do. You know?
You see, one radio station in Ghana, people
Yes.
go there.
Yes.
Or Yoruba FM, God
Yes.
bless you, Antenna and your team.
That's right.
When people go there with their sicknesses like this issue, if
Yes.
Yoruba FM knew,
Yeah.
the last 2 weeks, a man has been duped and taken to India to do, I think
surgery.
about a month ago,
Yeah.
to do transplant, kidney
That's right,
transplant.
that's
And
right.
somebody squandered his money. On the radio, within the space of about an hour or less,
Yeah.
they raised 2 billion Ghana cedis,
Cedis, yeah.
200,000 Ghana cedis, and over. Right now, the man's surgery has been done.
They
And so
save his
if
life.
a radio station,
Yeah.
which you don't need a degree to be a presenter,
You're after this degree.
I want them to be upset.
Okay.
So that they will do the right thing.
The degree people.
The degree
the president,
people, the
the
PhD
minister,
holders, the doctors.
Dr. Baumia, this is for you.
You see, a journalist, he only needs to have 6 months or 2 years school
Yeah,
of journalism.
that's right, but they can think.
How to read and write.
They can think.
Antenna is using her brains
Yeah.
to help humanity.
That's right.
Inshira FM, Mama Effie, Kofi Jiman,
That's
Kwana,
right.
all these people are doing amazing.
So the
They are
doctor
not
couldn't
doctors.
even think.
When a doctor is throwing them in the bridge to die, Antenna is saving them. You see?
All right. So all the doctors, otherwise I'm gonna come when I become a president in Ghana. Yeah, I'm gonna take away all their doctorate degree if they don't start
Yeah,
acting.
they need to reapply for their certificate. You know, and also for one, evaluation
Yes.
is not really in Ghana.
Yeah.
If they were rewarded based on the number of lives they've saved,
Saved, yeah.
the number of souls they've worked on and helped people to stand, then maybe they would have seen that my pay is dependent on the people that I'm saving. There are people that will die, of course. At all costs, they will die.
Like, you
but
can't
then
save everybody.
a death like this was avoidable, preventable,
Yes.
and can be said this is pure murder.
No, but even the HR in the hospital, if they knew, or like any staff
that is
knew,
aware of this.
they could have done fundraising. Take the case and say, look, Antenna or somebody, a radio station, we have this patient here.
If
we don't
anybody
know,
can help.
We don't know where she came from. She's having a mental challenge. Please, let's trace.
And you know what? She was brought in there due to lorry accident.
Yes.
So she's
A
incapacitated.
panic. Yeah. And even the driver, they could have traced it. The driver, where the driver picked the passengers from, go to the station.
They don't want to do it.
Because the brain is not thinking.
don't
All
wanna
they're
do it.
thinking is that get rid of her and then
give
let
the
somebody
bed to
else come in. So we this is a lesson. Let me give everybody that is hearing me. When the situation arises, when danger comes, don't panic. Think.
Yeah.
Think about what you can do to save the person's life. Think about what you can do outside your scope.
Yeah.
Even give it to somebody and say, look, this is what I have.
Yeah.
Do you know anybody that can help me?
Money comes last.
There is so many ways to save people's life.
Yeah.
There are NGOs, like, I'm part of NGOs, non-for-profit organizations. There are churches out there. There are radio stations out there. There are billionaires in Ghana
that are willing to help.
So don't look at your situation and say, look, because I'm incurring all these bills, I'm gonna kill the human life. And no.
Let me add this to it.
Or destroy somebody.
When I went to Ghana,
yes.
Oti.
Yes.
This lady, okay. There's this lady that I know.
Yeah, your story, yeah.
She works in one of the hospitals in Kumasi.
That's right.
And her department is to help people that have been hospitalized, women that have come to deliver. They don't have any money to pay their bills, so they can be discharged.
That's right. Yeah.
And they solicit for help to get such women discharged.
Yeah.
And so such a thing exists in Ghana.
Yeah.
Why not in that hospital?
No, but let's say it doesn't exist. There's always a new thing that will happen for a new idea to be birthed.
Yeah.
The doctor was not thinking.
No. He was thinking, this is an excuse for him.
No, he wasn't thinking. Let me tell you. Yeah. He wasn't thinking outside his normal practice.
I disagree.
Yeah?
I disagree because
hold on.
They learn all this in their medical school.
No, hold on. Maybe he had forgotten.
Okay.
You are the one that told me they chew.
Oh, yeah.
So common sense is not about degree.
Yeah.
When you have common sense will tell you, okay, I got this water, and then I need to save maybe 10 people's life.
Yeah.
If I take it all, the 9 people gonna die.
Yeah.
So what I'll do, I will use the lead, to let everybody has a zip to quench your test first. Then go around. Yeah. That's common sense. Yeah. That's me thinking that there are 10 of us. If I go like this, everything is going to be finished. Because the moment my throat start receiving this, it doesn't stop.
Exactly.
But if I go, okay, Ebenezer, this is for you. AJ, this is for you. At least this will be able to go through is it 500 mil? Or 600 mil? And then it will come again and again. So he wasn't thinking that maybe he has been doing this practice for a long time. Hey, get rid of them.
Yeah.
Hey, if they can't pay, send them away. So it's a behavior pattern.
Yeah.
It's a normal attitude that he has. He has a problem with human beings. So in default, you always go back to your original lifestyle.
Yeah.
When the brain sets, when there's an issue that comes before you, the first thing you think about is what you know how best to do.
Yeah.
And his how best is get rid of people.
That's right.
Okay. So next time, any hospital in Ghana, if you're a nurse, midwife, a doctor, when a problem or somebody has left their baby, look at what happened in Liverpool Hospital. The lady gave birth, they came, she feel ashamed or whatever. She took the baby and then started running. The minister came all the way from the parliament to Liverpool Hospital begging her, please, if just bring us the baby, because that's our property.
That's right.
You can go as a mother and then hide wherever, but please bring the baby that we need to take care of the baby.
Yeah.
Look at the beauty of life. Look at the beauty of the hospital. Call the minister. Say, this is what has happened.
Yeah.
You understand? So the health minister came to Liverpool begging the whole community in Liverpool and saying, and the police are on search, looking for her and saying, please come back to the hospital.
You know what? This happens in an environment where value, like I said it previously, they have value. They attach value to things, not figures, not money, because they see that the child is a person that cannot decide for itself, or himself or herself, that child, whatever it is. And so the system will make sure they take a decision for such a child. You are a grown up, you can decide to do whatever you want. So take your own decisions about the child. There's a system that thinks about the welfare of the child to secure the child until the child grows and can take a decision. And so in an environment where, like I said, survival is a strategy. Survival is a big thing. If you can feed yourself in an environment, you're a hero. compared to a place where feeding is just automated, sort of. You pay the money to get the food to eat, but it's kind of more on the easier side where food banks are there. You can go have some meals if you think you are broke and all that. But in this environment called Ghana, you need to find a way. When you can feed yourself, you are a hero. And so sad. The sense of life, but doctors don't suffer in Ghana. They have reasonable income in Ghana. In that economy, they are one of the well looked after. And so if you can sit down with all your education, I think he thought, and he's a wicked man. That's why this is not his job. This is not his job. He needs to be taken out of the place, because if the same lives you are supposed to save even on the road, if you met the person on the road as a doctor and you pass and you can be arrested in Australia, if you have found a life in your house and you are rather throwing that life on the street, then who is going to save this girl?
It's very sad. It could be somebody's mother.
Of course. It could even be you, because in an accident, Pastor AJ, when you lose your memory, like they are saying that it looks like she's developed some mental issue. If you were a doctor.
No, I'm just saying that they didn't even think that that's somebody's daughter.
You keep saying they didn't think. They think. They know, but they are wicked. It's wickedness.
No, if they thought,
the
reason, they wouldn't have acted the way they acted.
These people, they thought they had shower, they dressed up.
Rational.
He's written exams and passed as a doctor.
She was there for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They could have done something about it.
That's why it's wickedness, Papa.
So
it's a sheer wickedness.
I think
I draw my line.
The police and the government needs to sack this man.
Yeah. And all his team, the ambulance drivers and all those people that did this.
That's the only thing that will bring
sanity. In the environment.
If it was any other place, there'd be demonstration to the hospital.
And that doctor would not. He wouldn't have slept in his house the day this news came out. But Ghana, you'll be shocked that by now he's there having tea.
Yeah.
He's gonna get promotion, and he's working in the regional hospital. And for him to give that authority, I would assume, and definitely I'll be right, that he's one of the top executives of the hospital. To give that authority that take this patient out of here and authorize for ambulance,
he's in charge.
Or he'll be in charge, because
he's in charge.
He cannot say that and the staff will also just do it.
Obey,
and they drove with government petrol in the ambulance. Government staff that were supposed to work in the hospital to go and do this wicked act. And you still call yourself a doctor, and you don't want us to say that your certificate is useless, because if this certificate didn't make you a wise person, and last time I praised medical doctors, and they are doing well. I think this is an isolated case of one doctor that is just a wicked man. No doctor in Ghana was trained like this. And this is not how they do things. In as much as, they will treat people in any way over there. But this is it's not typical of Ghanaian doctors.
Good story about
they are good. Trust me, they are
good.
good.
My sister was a midwife, and some of the good ones will come.
They are good.
And they clean the hospital. They make sure.
They are good. I know doctors, even on Europa FM, doctors that use their own money to look after patients. Some are doing great, but this guy.
What is money?
This is why my suffer. They need to fix this guy up. Even the doctors, the health sector, doctors themselves need to release a statement and need to exonerate him and say, we have let him out of our fold. We cannot work with him.
Recall his lances.
That's the fact. That's
recall
the thing.
his lances and then say, look, you can no longer practice until we investigate
and know what really happened.
Go to court and then
when investigation starts in Africa, the case is rubbish. So please, let's not do investigation. Let's just
pain.
Use whatever we have as it is.
I'm praying that all the MPs and I will humbly plead with my one and only Honorable Kenneth Ejapong or Kenneth Ejapong. Kwame Nana, please. You are the only one
that can help in this situation.
You are the only one that can speak the truth. And then tell this doctor to jump and go. But if Honorable Kennedy Japan keep quiet, it's foolish case.
Because he's been keeping quiet since they started doing things like this to him. Now he's started keeping quiet.
Then it's foolish case. This MP that is making noise. I don't know.
But I believe if he hears this, he'll be disgusted. He's the one that walked past Konfanoche and saw that patients were lying on the ground. And then he ordered a full container of beds and gave it out. And you are the doctor. Kenneth Japan is not a doctor. Look at that. Education. He will say, I'm an Asin Dompim guy from a village.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I mean?
He got brain. He got brain.
So
Look, wisdom is born with. Wisdom, I mean, you cannot get wisdom from education.
No.
If you're born wise,
You're
like
wise.
my apostle in Sydney wrote a book, Decoding Wisdom.
Yeah.
We'll promote that book here on the Coda TV. I think this issue that was what I was gonna talk about. But next week we'll actually sit down and talk about the book. Prophet Richard Amwaye has written.
I think
an amazing book.
we will need at least the preface to read so that we will be able to.
Yes. I'll give you a copy. It's an amazing book. I read it.
That'll be fine.
And it's amazing. And look, I want to encourage all Ghanaian doctors, nurses, and hospital workers. We value you so much. You're doing amazing work. And this is why people are running away from the country.
Yeah.
Even today I had a phone call about somebody that wants to migrate to Australia. You know?
That one you will get it every day because
if you see some of these,
if you see some of these things, why wouldn't you be proud of British passport? Than a Ghanaian
and
PhD?
a police officer called me and said, "Look, I'm tired living in this country.
Don't let me go there.
Go there.
You want me to go there?
Yeah, go there.
One of my good friends.
Yes, he's a police officer.
No, he had a case in Ghana.
Yes.
He called Ghana for a police officer to officiate the case. The police officer, the original commander that officiated the case, at the end of the case, told the guy that if you have any means to help him to travel out of Ghana, if you have any means, whether it's scrubbing the toilet or whatever it is, he's happy to leave being a regional commander
and travel
to come and wash the floor.
Of course.
He's happy to do this.
Did you see the video I sent you? The man that the guy said, if American visa for your daughter or your son, he said, forget about my son. Me.
He himself.
If they tell me to go back naked, that was serious.
Look,
but that's serious to be naked as a slave.
I'm telling you, you need to experience.
He said to walk certain kilometers in the town he was, and take American visa. He will do it and do it again and get out of Ghana.
Look, my brother, you need to experience the situation
in Ghana. Is it that bad?
It's not that bad, but it's bad for people in the very lower level. You know what I mean? So if you need to be somebody that has experienced it, gone through the hardship before you can understand the pain with which if somebody escape, I will not call it travel. When somebody escape from that environment, they will say what Kofi Gaps said.
Okay.
Then you will understand. But if you are an average even earner in Ghana,
because now there has been proven
it.
Your degree is meant nothing. You're not gonna get a job if you have a degree or diploma or whatever. It's gonna go waste. Your parents have spent so much money on you.
It's rubbish.
And you're not getting anything out of the degree or certificate you got.
Exactly.
Then you will travel. So on that note, if you're looking to come to Australia,
thank you.
Now I got good news for people of Ghana.
Tell us.
They're looking for midwives. Paid job.
Okay.
If you're a midwife with a degree and can get score of the English British Examination Council exams, like if you do and you get 7 overall, call me 0433997137. You have to be a degree holder though.
Degree midwife.
Yes. And then good news.
Tell me.
Even they'll give you relocating money. When you're relocating from your country to come to their country to work as a midwife or a nurse, they'll give you a relocation money.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Pastor AJ. This information is all for Coda TV members.
That's right. Anyone on Coda, if you don't say you have subscribed to Coda TV,
then forget
and you don't show it as a proof, forget it. You have to subscribe and then like and share.
That's right.
Also, I got good news for Sydney people.
Tell us.
If people have been calling me, like my phone is how much? The
house.
The house. Beautiful house. 4 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms, house and land package, all in Liverpool, Austria, Oran Park, Leppington, everywhere, Edmondson Park.
Price range.
I got it.
Price range.
$1 million+.
Okay.
So we got some 900, 800.
So let's give a range from 700 all the way to 100 billion. Whatever. No,
up to 2 million. Up to 2 million.
It can be bigger if the person wants to customize it.
Well, if you have 10 million, I have 5 acres with a beautiful house. So on it right now as we speak. Okay. 10 million. 5 acres with a mansion on it. 10 million. So that one is owned by some friends.
And also, if you are a refugee and you want to fix up your visa, contact us. You can always send all these messages to the Coda TV. The phone numbers at the bottom. You can contact us and we will give you all the details you want. Refugee status visas or family partner visas. If you are in Australia and you want a lawyer that can help you. There are great lawyers that have contacted us and they'll be able to help you. They have the reputation and the experience and the credibility.
Awesome. So also this program was brought to you by Pay Angel.
Pay Angel.
How's the subscription going for Coda TV?
It's going on.
All right.
Facebook is doing well.
Yep.
We are encouraging YouTubers as well to also come on.
Okay. So please register for Pay Angel. Easy way to send your money to Africa is Pay Angel. Let the angelic host carry your money.
That's right.
Don't give it to anybody. No. But you rather trust it in the hands of angels to carry it and deposit it into the bank account.
Thank you.
For your family. And also use the code Coda TV.
All right. Thank you guys so much. And see you in the next one. We say God bless everybody.
God bless you.
Bye.